Elon Musk says, you know, I just went a little too far. Lion got out the cage here. Okay, I'm putting the line back in. He went too far with this anti-Trump post. Here it is.
And what happened with Elon? Is there anything that you can do to forgive him? Could you see that happening?
Well, look, I have no hard feelings. I was really surprised that happened. He went after a bill that's phenomenal. It's the best thing we've ever signed in this country, and that's phase one. Phase two, phase three. All of a sudden is, it all comes together. It's coming together so well. And when he did that, I was not a happy camper. So it's too bad.
You said he had problems. What kind of problems? I mean, is it the drugs?
I don't know what his problem is, really. I don't know. I haven't thought too much about it in the last little while. And
he just didn't get that.
I think he feels very badly that he said that, actually.
Trump knows good and damn well Elon was high as hell when he was posting this stuff. As a matter of fact, reports have come out, credible reports. Elon was high every day at the White House and had a personal kit of a variation of drugs, like Superfly, and would utilize said narcotic during his everyday interactions. I'm laughing, man, because this is not an SNL skit and we are actually in the whatever Earth reality this is. All right, so Elon has now backtracked. Some reports came out he wanted to do so. It has now been done. Some people are saying they believe the whole thing was staged. But speaking with Post columnist Miranda Devine, it's ridiculous. So put his, yeah, there you go. Okay. So I regret some of my posts about President real Donald Trump last week. They went too far. Now he said some now. All right. Which means that everything he posted, it wasn't all cocaine fueled. Some of that stuff came from Elon. So he says, I regret some of my posts. So Trump has also implied, and Trump was light on Elon, man. It was interesting. So Trump has also implied that he has no desire to reconcile with Musk, who suggested, he suggested that went crazy and maybe dealing with a drug problem. Trump is dry snitching. Okay, he let you come to the White House, sir. You got to utilize all the drugs you wanted to, according to the reports. You didn't have to wear a suit. You could wear your baseball cap, bring your son into the Oval Office to insult the President of the United States during a live freaking press conference, sir. All right, so says, I think it's a shame that he's so depressed and so heartbroken. Trump said of the billionaire in a phone call with NBC News, Kristen Welker. And I got to say this, keep that picture up of Trump. This is the first glimpse of Trump saying something that sounds damn near human. And it had to be because of the broken heart of a billionaire. Trump said, I think it's a shame that he's so depressed and so heartbroken. Wow. All right, so, quote, we had a good relationship and I just wish him well, very well, actually. Trump told reporters on Tuesday. Yeah. Trump got something for him. A reminder of some of the posts Elon shared. Here we go. Time to drop the really big bomb. Real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, DJ T. You see that right there, that one. That is true. Okay? That is true. You cannot unring the bell. Now, how did Elon know what's in the files? Maybe Trump told him. So Elon also says, oh, and some food for thought as they ponder this question. Trump has 3.5 years left as president, but I will be around for 40 plus years. Man, Elon be hidden below the belt, man. All right, and then Elon said, the Trump tariffs will cause a recession in the second half of this year. No, sir, it's going to cause a depression. We're going to go straight past that recession period. You won't even feel it. Lets you know that everybody knows what the hell is actually going on. They're just playing a game. All right, Jackson, beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. You know what I'm saying? When that toxic couple breaks up and then they just do it in front of everybody and you can't help but grab your popcorn and be thankful that you don't have those problems.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to be grateful for the problems that you do have. But I think I mentioned on this program before that I've known Elon Musk was a massive drug addict for years. Back in 2018, when I was dealing with a bunch of venture capitalists for Politiscope and stuff, they would just talk about him like, oh yeah, Elon Musk is always high out of his mind on everything. And it turned out to be true. But at the end of the day, yeah, the cat's out the bag. You can't take back those things that you said. It's to no one's surprise that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files because they were buddies, and Donald Trump has always been rather deviant in everybody's face. And it's to no one's surprise that there's going to be a depression, massive recession, however you want to classify it. The economy's going down the toilet because of the decisions that Trump is making. It's and I also think that the Democrats really shouldn't bother with trying to get him back over because Elon Musk has sunk his brand and there's no bringing it back at this point. But I'd love to see it.